together with Ricardo Brown. So that's something new for them, and let's see how it does help the team.
And the three gentlemen who will be officiating this contest are the same people who did a splendid job in calling the shots, the fouls, the errors, and the violations in game number 5. And these are Dr. Heriberto Cruz, Mr. Remigio Bartolome, and Totoy de la Cruz, wearing numbers 3, 6, and 18, respectively.
Yes, that's the way the referees have come out after the draw. These 3 referees, one in the Bolahan, as we called it. And we hope that they will do as good a job as they did the last time out. Certainly, because it's a very important game. And so far, it's really helped the PBA a lot. You know?
Well, they've got a festive atmosphere here, despite the fierceness of the competition about to unfold. It's got the atmosphere of nothing less than a collegiate championship series in the NCAA. Initial possession gained by Magnolia. Manny Paner has it. He is the skipper of the Magnolia team. Let nobody lose sight of that fact. Rudy Distrito get it over to Norman Black. The bounce pass to Bibo Davanes in the right quarter court. Jimmy Manazala watching Bibo Davanes. He makes a move inside the paint. The jump shot is up. And Magnolia draws first blood.
Well, you can see that the reason why Manasala was sent into the ball game is to try to check B-Boy Rabanes. He played very tough defense, and B-Boy scored the first 2 points of the ball game.
Now on the other side of the floor, we have got Willie Pearson with his murderous ways, a continuation of the attitude he had in game number 5.
Yes, he played a superb first quarter and midway into the second quarter, and that was it. There's a good defensive play there by the Great Taste Coffee Makers. They're running.
Looks like these guys are going to drive us up the wall again with a dash and dribble game. Jimmy Manzala pulling up and scoring an unopposed basket to give Great Taste the lead at 4-2. We're 53 seconds into the game. And the Magnolians, they know now what befell them last time. They cannot afford to try and match the running game of Great Taste, so now they're settling down to their half-court offense. Divo Raban is coming from the baseline, off the back door, and getting a foul.
From Jimmy Manasala, picking up the first personal foul in this ball game. Playing tough defense, using his shoulders to box out. Rabanes coming in from the weak side.
And we've got two very spirited bats trying to outplay each other up in the gallery section. Rudy Distrito to Norman Black playing outside. The pass to Vivo Davanes at low post. He's going to challenge Joe Pinion. No, he doesn't. Gives it over to Manny Panera. He puts it up on a turnaround. Follow up by Noli Banate.
Yes, sir. Very good offensive rebound. That was a good shot taken there by Rabanes in the Paner in that play, because that forced Binion on the outside, and so Norman and Banate had control of the ball.
We've got a foul by Manny Paner, the first personal for Manny Paner as well as Magnolia in this game. A minute and a half gone by in game number 6 of this championship showdown. Straight out of the fairy tale book, and we've got B-Boy Rabanes readily acknowledging the foul. He's on the right track because Ricky Brown was the key to that massacre, that carnage pulled off by Great Taste only 2 nights ago. Now they really want to stop Ricky.
Yes, and you can see that the defense of both of the squads are very much improved in this ball game. They know the quality that they have to put up must be in the A position. That's the first point for Ricardo Brown in this ball game. He set a personal career high in the PBA the last time out with 41 points, 2 out of 2 from the 15-foot line.
6-4 is the count. 2-point lead for Great Taste. A minute and 33 seconds gone by in a ball game. Rudy Distrito versus Ricky Brown. That's how it's been in the last 2 games of this series. Norman Black, the jump pass to Rudy Distrito inside the paint. Beautiful cut inside by the little guy.
Yes, and he was not intimidated by Joe Binion, who tried to come in for the block. It's the 3rd deadlock of the ball game.
Yes, sirree. The Magnolians are fighting the Great Tasters on even terms, at least up to this point. That isolation play, which works so successfully in the last game. Let's see how Joe Pinion will fare tonight.
What happened here was a warning was called against the Magnolia Ice Cream Makers, illegal defense, and of course any subsequent violations will net technical fouls against the Magnolia Ice Cream Makers.
Jamie Manzala inbounding for the orange shirts of Great Taste. That appears as the darker shade of uniforms on your black and white screens. Norman Black soaring high for the rebound. Norman came here to play tonight.
Yes, the last time out he was not very effective in his rebounding department. He seemed very tired in that ball game. Distrito missing an outside shot. Binion controls the defensive boards. Fast break in the making for Great Taste.
That's right. The imports now asserting might and main of both boards. Here is Jimmy Manzala quickly to Joe Pinion. Now he's up against Noli Banate. Willie Pearson with a snapshot of Manny Paner. Too strong, and Norman Black clears the defensive board for Magnolia. The Magnolians looking for the lead. Let's see if they can hit pay dirt. Oh, that was a bad pass to Manny Paner. Intercepted, and we've got Ricky Brown going for the home run.
Yes, Distrito tried to play safety. It was a little bit too late. Ricky Brown picks up his 4th point of the ball game, 8-6 in favor of Great Taste.
The Great Taste Coffee men thwarting Magnolia's aspiration to grab the lead that time. And here is Norman Black looking to equalize the count. And he does it so beautifully.
Good play there by the Magnolia ice cream makers. They cleared the middle. Norman went backdoor, got the pass. Easy 2 points. Binion coming up with a low dribble. Almost blocked from behind. Comes in, will tap in.
And once again, the Great Tasters break out of that deadlock to post a 2-point lead in the scoreboard with 8 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the very first quarter of what promises to be a thriller here at the Ultra. Ricky Brown versus Rudy Distrito. They're spreading out more to draw the defenses of Great Taste and open up that lane. Here is Noli Banati. A pick set up by Rudy Distrito.
Double pick, actually, yes.
That's right.
Norman finally uses the pick of Panel.
He misses, however, from top of the key. And look at Joe Binion wasting no time, galloping down toward the bounce pass. Very smartly done to Ricky Brown, who delivers.
And this is where trouble really comes in for Magnolia when Binion and Brown start passing to each other very well, since both of them are great offensive threats.
That's right. In the last game, so many picks were set up by Joe Binion, which allowed Brown to erect that personal record of 41 points.
Yes.
Banati, backdoor play on B-Boy Navanes. Immediately finds the door shot to his face by Jimmy Manzala. Outside shot, haphazardly done. Abi King clearing the defensive board. Diagonal pass. Joe Binion with a fake pass. Willie Pearson misses at point-blank range.
Well, Pearson made this first shot, but now has missed 2 in a row, you know. And there's Distrito challenging Ricky Brown, goes to Norman Black.
And once again, the Magnolians are trading toe-to-toe. A beautiful steal by B-Boy Navanes. Norman. Jump shot inside the paint. Manny Paner for the offensive rebound. He misses. Norman Black will try a third time.
One more time, and that's 12 all.
Like Bobby Darren saying, one more time each time to Mac the knife.
All right.
12 all is the count. Wow. 5th deadlock in our hands, and we're only 5 minutes into the game. To be exact, 7 minutes and 18 remaining in the first quarter. Good pass to Abi King. Jimmy Manasala with an unopposed jump shot. Bullseye.
Abi King didn't want to take that jump shot. He was free. He found the open man, a guy who's a better shooter, and Manasala didn't fail him in that place.
Great Taste constantly staving up all attempts by Magnolia to grab the lead. 14-12. Here is B-Boy Navanes. Another backdoor play, and it won't work this time. Abi King with a rebound. Ricky Brown working the left or right side of the court for Great Taste. Abi King outside to Ricky Brown. 6:43 left in the first quarter. 12 seconds in the shot clock for Great Taste. Joe Binion with a 3-point shot. Too much muscle behind it. Look at him hustling for the offensive rebound, but Norman Black boxed him out of it.
Yes, that was a poor shot on the part of Binion. He doesn't take many of those. Distrito challenging Ricky Brown there.
Distrito with a turnaround of Ricky. The little guy holding his own against the quick Brown Fox. Huh?
He gave himself a kick there in that jump shot also.
That's right. 14 all is the count. 6th deadlock in our hands. Looks like it's going to be a battle royale. Nothing less than that. Beautiful drive inside Jimmy Manazala. His shot got a tad short. Binion keeps it alive. Off the glass hit.
From about 18 feet. And again, the Great Taste Coffee makers take a 2-point lead.
16-14. 2 team fouls for Magnolia. 1 for Great Taste. It's been a very clean affair so far. And Rudy Distrito is going to settle down to a half-court offense. Oh, takes a shot. 3-point shot.
That's the way to take the lead, you know. They take the lead by 1 point on a 3-point shot by Rudy Distrito.
If that long rifle of his is going to blaze all night, it's got to be very grim indeed for Great Taste. Ricky Brown, he scored his first attempt, but his guns fell silent on the very tenacious defense being applied on him by B-Boy Navanes. Willie Pearson, in the meantime, goes to town against Manny Paner.
And those are assist passes given by Binion. He draws the offense to him, the defense to him, and then he passes off to the open man who are very good outside shooters.
Abi King still doing a great defensive job on Norman Black. Norman losing it. We were just talking about King's defensive prowess, and here's Joe Binion.
Oh, and that's a very bad foul there by Distrito, because he had no chance of stopping Joe Binion, so he backed up on him.
You know, this little guy has proven himself to be one of the most rugged players in the entire league. Watch that last piece of action in slow-mo as we have the first